After the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, passed this controversial death penalty law for the Palestinians, reactions have been pouring in from all quarters. The new law approves the death penalty for the Palestinians who are convicted of terrorism and murdering Israelis who are tried in Israeli military courts. And this has drawn sharp criticism from international community and rights groups as discriminatory and inhumane. The legislation also puts Israel at odds with a broader trend towards abolishing the death penalty. The European Union has condemned this bill, allowing for the execution of the Palestinians convicted of terror charges.
The death penalty bill in Israel is very concerning to us in the EU. This is a clear step backwards, the introduction of the death penalty, together with the discriminatory nature of the law.
And also criticizing the law, the United Nations has warned the law that if it is applied on the Palestinian territory is tantamount to a war crime. The Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has condemned the Israeli approval of this controversial law, calling it a step closer to apartheid regime, noting as to how this measure applies differently for the Israelis who are not given the death penalty and for the Palestinians who are handed the death penalty once they are tried in military courts.
We will always stand firm against such decisions, which clearly represent a radical shift that we will always condemn in the strongest terms.
Now, whereas Germany has said that it could not endorse the Israeli law and views its passing with great concern. Meanwhile, the Palestinians gathered in Gaza City to protest against the Israeli death penalty law for the Palestinians.
المجرم الصهيوني بالصوت ضع عنقي على السكين خلف القضبان فليتقدم الأسير المحرر أن نبني هذه الاستراتيجية.
The Palestinian group Hamas has slammed this Israeli law that gives death penalty to the Palestinians, calling it blatantly racist and reflects what it describes this Israeli policy of killing and terrorism on the Palestinian people.
The Israeli Knesset's approval of the law to execute Palestinian prisoners in this form is a blatantly racist law. It is one of the ugliest manifestations of Zionist racism against our Palestinian people and an extension of the desire to exterminate the Palestinian people wherever they are. This law contradicts all international laws and resolutions.
In London, the protesters gathered at the Whitehall condemning the law.
That is outside of all international human rights acts, and this is a new waves of criminal activities by state terrorism. So this is really a big mistake, and we should stand very loud and strong against this.